and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good evening. I'm Keith Moore with MMC News. In 2080, the legendary Dr. Arthur Jackson decided to retire from Meharry Medical College. However, after only 1 year, he realized that he could not stay away from teaching. So in September of 2081, he founded Fascia Elementary. Today, we explore the unique teaching style that has placed Fascia Elementary under a national microscope. The question is it beneficial or detrimental to the children? We explore this in a segment entitled Graduate Preschool. To start out, we visited Nashville, Tennessee to investigate Dr. Jackson's teaching methods. We also picked up some very valuable commentary from former students.
One thing I remember about Dr. Jackson is he was extremely intense. I mean, really intense. He wanted to make sure he got his point across. And boy, did he ever.
1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. Don't look at me, write it down. Write it down.
Even back then, some of my classmates questioned Dr. Jackson's teaching style. I mean, really, how many times can you tell us the book is wrong before questions start popping up?
Today we'll be reading Yellow Eggs and Ham.
Yellow eggs and ham?
Yes, is that a problem?
My mom told me it was green eggs and ham.
Well, me personally, I haven't seen any green eggs before. My eggs have always been yellow. Have you seen green eggs?
No.
No? Yeah. Okay. Me and Dr. Seuss, we disagree sometimes, but Seuss is the required text we're going to go by, so we'll just go by Seuss. It's green eggs.
Students, no matter what age, have tried for over a century to solve the riddle that is Dr. Arthur J. Jackson.
I studied rocks. When people ask me, how did you get through Dr. Jackson's class? I studied rocks. That's how. And when you do that, you do the same thing. Don't go to lab. Don't read no Chad notes. You study them rocks. And you know what? I don't want you to feel bad about studying the rocks. You'll hear people say, man, get off them rocks, man. You don't study those rocks, you're going to fail the subject board. You ain't going to pass the step. You ain't going to have no lady. You study those rocks because this school was built on rocks. When Mr. Meharry drove his ox cart down Tennessee, what did he hit? He hit a damn rock. This school was built on rocks. It's for your learning. It's your heritage. Everybody uses rocks. In fact, I heard that Dr. Jackson started a school where all they read is pebbles.
Hey, do you have the pebbles? I saw some nice pebbles on the playground. No, not those pebbles, the other pebbles. Oh. Cool. I heard they're coming straight from 2078's pebbles. Cool.
Man, one thing I can say about Dr. Jackson is he really has compassion. I mean, I can remember one time he really had to help a brother out.
Someone has stolen this man's crown. See, what we have here is a lack of integrity. Did you write your name on the crown, son? Eric, write your name. Well, if you have the crowns, put them back in his cubby. Just put them back. I'm not going to ask questions. I'm not going to put you on timeout. If you took the crowns, put them back. You took them, put them back in the cubby. All right, go sit down.
Let's take
Now,
a closer
today,
look
class,
inside
we
Dr.
will,
Jackson's
be
classroom.
discussing- Yes?
How do we color between the lines?
It's called a guide, a manual. Read it. Read it.
We don't know how to read.
Reading will be on your final exam. I suggest you learn it.
One thing consistently apparent is Dr. Jackson's high expectations for his
Now,
students.
class, I expect you to have Waldo found by this afternoon. It's not funny. It's not funny. What's so funny? I'd like to know what's so funny. What will be funny when I put Waldo on your final exam in a field of candy canes? I don't see anybody laughing now.
He also demanded absolute control in his classroom.
It's time for your naps.
Hello.
You're late. You're late to class. Don't disrupt the class by coming in the front. You come in the back. All right, station one. Station one, go. Station 2. Station 5. Go to 4. 3. Go. You're going to have 1 minute to complete the question. You're going to move to the next station. You move this way. Station 1. You're going to go to station 5. Got it? When you hear the cow, you're going to move stations. Just like that. Begin. Stations.
After quite some time, I finally caught up with
I'd just
Dr.
like
Jackson.
to thank you for granting me this interview. I know your time is pretty precious. Speaking with some of your former students, they mentioned that you were almost never in lab, so I know you must have been a busy man, and running a school, you must really be a busy man.
No, they're wrong. No, I come to lab. Any good student or professor comes to lab. I come to lab. I teach. That's what I do.
Okay, Dr. Jackson. Well, I guess my first question for you is, what do you say to the critics who feel your teaching style just is not conducive to teaching young children?
My godfather taught me that way, and he also taught Dr. Fenty that way, and it works. I turned out to be a wonderful person.
Okay, I can't help notice that the wonderful person has his jacket on inside out. Is that what you teach your children, to walk through life backwards?
No, it's my jacket. I'll wear my jacket how I want to wear my jacket. I don't talk about you and your button all the way up to the top. Can you breathe? How's your trachea? Your esophagus?
My trachea aside, Dr. Jackson, let's just get back to the real point of
Let's
why
do
we're
that.
here.
Let's,
And
yes.
That's, is your teaching style really fit for children? I mean, you have to admit yourself that you can be somewhat intimidating.
Me? Intimidating?
Yes, you.
Maybe.
Well, quite frankly, Dr. Jackson, I have heard from a couple of your students, namely Mr. Vernon Mackay. I don't have my
Never liked
glasses.
it. Never liked
Heard that all you need to pass your class
Don't
is
listen.
rocks.
I studied rocks.
What do you say to those people?
it. Rocks aren't going to help you on your subject board examination. You need to learn the material. You need to come to class. You need to come to lab. It helps.
Well, I mean, I guess I just have one last question for you. Well, no, maybe two. Well, first of all, in my time in covering the story, I can't help but notice I've seen a number of crying children in your arms.
It happens. You ever seen them? You ever hold a young child in your arm yourself? They cry. They get upset. Sometimes they pee. They pee on your chest, your face, everywhere. Pee everywhere. The child pees. It happens.
Okay?
All right.
All right. I'm a good teacher. Teaching is hard.
I know. You are a good teacher, and you have an esteemed history at Meharry.
Students may...
Meharry.
Meharry, that's what I said, Dr. Jackson.
No. It's Meharry. You're saying it wrong.
Okay, I apologize. I didn't
Do that.
Meharry. So, Dr. Jackson, I guess my final question is fascia really that important?
This interview's over.
That was the conclusion of my interview with Dr. Jackson. In looking back at my time spent at Fatch Elementary, I must say that although I find the man quite unorthodox and, to be honest, a little bit unstable, it's not really about how I feel about him. It's about how his students feel. And in speaking with former students and seeing his present interaction with the kids, as you can see in this picture, maybe Dr. Jackson is the right man for the job. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
Good night and good luck. Keith Moore signing off.